Hey everybody, thank you for watching The Political Vigilante. My name is Graham Elwood. Progressive Comedy Tour, we're adding more dates. Just added Houston, we just added Fort Worth, Texas in April. Let's get nuts. So go to grahamelwood.com, and of course we're going to Florida in January, New Orleans, and the Panhandle of Florida in March. So go to grahamelwood.com for all of those dates. Come out to the shows, they're really amazing. And we're going to be working on doing a Political Vigilante live in Utah too. We're looking at Utah. We're looking to we're going to hit it all, dude. We're going everywhere with the Progressive Comedy Tour. So this subject was submitted by Edelstein. This is a Patreon level at $5 an hour. You get to submit an article or two or a subject. This subject, I'll actually, they were asking, you know, are there any corporations or rich people, you know, trying to actually do good? They found two examples, and I'm going to show them to you today. Big Nature on Jack and Laura, Dangermond Preserve. So this is an area, when the Dangermonds donated $165 million to the Nature Conservancy to purchase 24,000 acre spread surrounding the Port Conception, historically home to the Kojo and Jamala ranches, which is a big deal. This is a rich family that is, you know, is trying to preserve 24,000. This is up in kind of looks like the Santa Barbara area, and this is a significant thing. The link to this article is in the show notes. And to go into a little more detail on it, the Nature Conservancy is 3 months into an 18-month effort to piece together the complex puzzle of preserving the property's flora and fauna while making it a world-class epicenter of research and environmental education. It's an important thing to cover because, you know, we talk a lot about the big bad 1%ers and the billionaires, and there's plenty of them doing awful shit, for no two ways about it. But there are some folks trying to do the right thing, and we should applaud them and encourage them to tell their other billionaire friends to do more of this. Because there's a lot of ways to make the world a better place, and this is one of them. And so it's a very short little article. Again, read it in the show notes below. But the other one that Faye sent that is significant, this was in Forbes.com. The world's largest ocean cleanup has officially begun. Almost 1.3 million views since September when it came out. And this is in the Forbes, in the science section of Forbes. Like, so this is significant because there's an organization called Ocean Cleanup, and so some of you may know this. There are currently 5 floating islands of garbage, mainly plastic. And this company, Ocean Cleanup, has come up with a way to, they're going to test it, to go, and we'll go into the details, to clean up the plastic. No one's been able to figure it out yet. Because what happens, and I'll show you a map in a second, the ocean currents are why the islands form. Because the plastic just gets sent out into the oceans any number of ways, and then they hit the currents, and then that's where they form these islands, which are kind of horrifying in the one sense, but in the other sense, it's actually going to make cleanup easier because it's all concentrated. Ambitious dreams have now become a reality as the Ocean Cleanup deploys its $20 million system designed to clean up the 1.8 trillion pieces of trash floating in the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. So they estimate there's over 5 trillion pieces of trash floating on all of the 5 garbage islands all over in the Pacific, Atlantic, in Indian Oceans. It's pretty horrifying. But if you go to the show notes, click on this article. But then I would also and I'll put the link to the Ocean Cleanup website as well, which this is a hyperlink within the context of the article. But I'll put the link to that up there as well. You can see everything that they're doing and what their technology is in more detail, which is, it's pretty amazing. It's a pretty cool thing to watch. The floating boom system was deployed on Saturday from San Francisco Bay and will undergo several weeks of testing before being hauled into the ocean. The system was designed by the non-for-profit Ocean Cleanup, which was founded in 2013 by 18-year-old Dutch inventor Boyan Slat. Their mission is to develop advanced technology to rid the world's oceans of plastic. So these are the two specific places that they're going. These are the two. This is the eastern garbage patch right off of the west coast of California, and then this is the western garbage patch over here in Asia. So this is, they launched it out of San Francisco, and they're going to go try to clean it up. It's basically halfway between, this is Hawaii right here and the west coast. And this is from NOAA. This is their map. Wouldn't it be awesome if we could clean these things up? That's something I would support. The garbage patch is so large, it is easily detectable from space via satellites and covers roughly 1.6 million square kilometers and 1.8 trillion pieces of debris. The trash is collected and trapped within a circulating ocean current called a gyre. This prevents the distribution of the garbage patch, a benefit when creating a system to collect the plastic. The floating boom system, after undergoing testing, will be towed out 1,400 miles to the garbage patch around mid-October and begin collecting trash. So it's probably already out there right now since this article came out in September. The floating boom drifts along the local currents, creating a U-shaped formation. As the boom floats, it collects trash in the U-shaped system, which has 10 feet of netting below to collect smaller fragments of plastic. Once the boom is full, a vessel will meet the boom to collect the plastic and transport it to land for sorting and recycling. And again, if you go to their website and see, it's kind of amazing to look at. And they've designed it so it minimizes hurting the sea life. You know, something's got to be done, because this is, you know, this is, look at the size of this thing. I mean, there's Hawaii, right? There's a little speck of Hawaii, the Hawaiian Islands, right? And this, look at how massive this is. Look at how massive that is. That's Japan. That's the Korean Peninsula. Look at the size of that. It's madness. While the organization has ambitious plans and the technology still remains unproven in the open ocean, they are the closest to a solution to cleaning up the garbage patch we have. No other company has a deployable system able to clean up the garbage patch on this scale. The company is backed by some heavy hitters in the tech industry, including Peter Thiel, co-founder of PayPal, and Marc Benioff, the chief executive of Salesforce.com. All right. This is what I want to see more out from the tech companies. Instead of hearing about these billionaires just, you know, Elon Musk wanting to fly to Mars or whatever and smoke bong rips or whatever, like, I want to see these tech companies with their billions of dollars start being part of the solution. That's what I want to see. I don't need another app for another, oh, there's a tech company, we're going to app that's going to deliver cat food faster to your house. You know, there's a monkey on a scooter that, I don't, like, fix this. Fix this right now. That's what I want you to do. Where you make your billions. I mean, the amount of money that PayPal makes in a day on transactional fees is ridiculous. Out of Salesforce, great, whatever they do. But get out there and fix it, billionaires. Fix it. Fix it. You have the money, you have the resources. Look what can happen. This thing is only 20 million, what did we say, it was $20 million? That's not a lot of money to clean up an island of garbage. And then let's get behind pushing governments from the local level on up to the federal level, wherever you live, in banning single-use plastic. Let's all of us, and I'm making this commitment myself, to try to use plastic less. You know? Metal, glass, you know what I mean? Let's try to use less plastic. I know it's hard in all of our daily lives because everything's wrapped in goddamn plastic, and there's a, you know, when you go out to eat and they offer you a straw, or, you know, don't get the straw. Don't use the plastic straw if you don't have to. You know, if you got a dental thing and you need the straw, whatever. But you know what I'm talking about. Let's all try to use less plastic, and let's all petition our lawmakers and vote for people that have real solutions. And also lean on these companies that we use. You know, lean on these big tech companies to do something about it. Not just write a check for $1 million. When you have billions of dollars, $1 million is nothing. It's like me giving you 20 bucks. It's nothing. Do something about it. And thank you for supporting the show. Please go to the Patreon. Watch the ads all the way through. When you guys click skip ads on YouTube, I don't get paid. So even if it's some stupid ad for some dumb conservative nonsense, just let those morons play out, hit mute, and then come back to the progressiveness that you love with a little bit of Batman flown in there. It's all about the justice and making Gotham great again. That's what you're all doing.